Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.
This is Combat Sport UK's build-up to Full Contact Contender 30. I'm here with one half of the main event, rising British prospect, Callum Mullen. Callum, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So to get us started, we're a few weeks out now, not too long from your fight at FCC. How are you feeling going into what is ultimately a title eliminator?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm confident. It should be a good fight.
Training and working out of Aspire, obviously a gym on the rise, a gym that never backs away from a challenge. How have they prepared you any differently for this fight?
Yeah, we've like been working what we think like the guy's gonna like try doing, just making sure I'm sharp all round. There's some good guys down at the gym, so I'm getting like plenty of rounds in. The coaching's always good. I'm learning a lot as well.
I've noticed that you love to travel around whilst you're training. You love to learn from others and test yourself. How important is that?
Same again. Yeah, like I've been going up to higher level as well. Like I've just come back from there. I'm gonna go back end of next week as well. It works well for me. I learn a lot from like James, and there's some good bodies up there for me to be training with and stuff. So I enjoy like just going and testing myself against who I think's like the best, and it's just good for me to like improve. And I'm like, I know I'm testing myself then like going and training with these guys.
You're coming in against an undefeated Brazilian fighter, and I've noticed a lot of young British fighters who are new to the game. They love fighting, getting fights in the bag early, but it's usually against domestic, other British fighters. How important do you think it is to fight international opponents, guys who are giving you a different sort of challenge to the guys you would be fighting here in the UK?
I feel like as an amateur, I fought all the best guys out there in the local scene. Like I didn't avoid any fights. So like now that I've gone pro, it's like going and getting like whoever's out there like worldwide now. Like I've had my first few fights were like local guys, but now like I want to be like taking out big names. This guys trains with some good guys from Brazil, and like I want them to know who I am, and like they're my weight, so like they're the people I'm coming for as well.
So your opponent obviously hasn't fought in 2022. You're coming off the back of a win and a title win. How important do you think your added confidence is going to be in the main event?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever. Like even if I didn't fight for another year, like I'm ready to go whenever. I train all the time. It seems like I haven't really watched too much of him, but he's a good opponent. So I'm just looking like forward to testing myself against him.
And after going back and watching your fights, I can see your style as sort of the aggressor. You love putting pressure on your opponents, like wearing them down. And it's kind of why people are so excited when you fight. So would you agree with that? Is it kind of wearing your opponents down is always sort of the game plan?
Yeah, I never really have a game plan because I think the fight can change any time. But yeah, like I want to go out there and I want to make a statement every time I fight. So whatever it takes to get the win, I'm going to do it. And I think like I always have like a good fight, a good opponent, so it makes it more exciting as well.
And how do you see the fight playing out itself? Obviously, he's undefeated like yourself, Brazilian. How do you expect the fight to go?
I'm going to look to finish him wherever I can. Like that's going to be a good fight. It's I think I'm his best fight and he's probably the best fight I've had, so it should be a good run. But I'm looking to just get the win now if I can. And
you fought with FCC as an amateur as well. So when they approached you with the offer, what was it that you found appealing about coming back and fighting in FCC?
FCC is a good show. They've got like I fought on it before. I like the way it's run. It's a good venue. Adam's a good promoter, and mainly it's just a fight. Like the fight's an exciting fight. As soon as I got told about it, I wanted to fight on it. Like I was willing to have the fight.
And just looking down the line, you've stated on a number of occasions that the UFC is the goal. How do you picture the route there? Obviously, a title win potentially in December or towards the start of next year will obviously put your name in the running for potentially like a contender series spot or something like that. But how do you picture getting to the UFC at this point?
I don't really know like how it's going to come, but I'm ready for whenever it comes. Like I'm just going to keep making a statement every time, and surely it can't get like it's going to get recognised eventually.
And the final question, your brother Tom is also a rising star in this sport. How interesting would it be to see both you guys in the UFC someday? Because it's not often you see brothers in the UFC there, right?
No, yeah, it'll be good. I think we'll be the better version of the Diaz brothers. So it's going to happen someday.
Well, that's all the questions we have for you, Callum. Kept it nice and sweet and short, ready for your fight. Can't wait to see it. Thank you for speaking to me. That's Combat Sport UK. Thank you very much.
Nice. Thanks for having us.